Cancer. What up, though, family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Cancer, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a fourth house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align with your highest timeline. Tapping into my Cancerian energy today, I used this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with this Wild Mystic Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And this feels, it feels beautiful here, Cancer. First two cards to come out. First thing I notice is that it feels like you're planting some seeds. It feels like you really are kind of jumping timelines, and right on time here as Pluto and the Sun in conjunction moving into Aquarius. I'm not sure exactly when you're watching this message, but this is being recorded during that 0 degrees Sun and Pluto in Aquarius. And so what I've really been feeling like is that this energy is what we've really been building toward. This is what one of the main reasons that we came here, fam, was for this kind of portal, I guess you could call it. And the first two cards coming through for you, Cancer, is this Ram card with the Spring card. So right off rip, I was feeling Aries season, and I'm telling y'all because the Ram card actually got clarified by this Power card, which is it's the Ram, right? So double Aries energy. Aries may be significant for somebody watching this. Maybe you have Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, or some prominent Aries placements, but it feels more so like the seeds that you're planting now coming to bloom, which we actually got the Bloom card, blooming this spring, or just this huge shift that's taking place come Aries season. And we actually got Taurus energy out here as well, so there's kind of a highlight on March, April. That's been a message that's been coming through lately, but you did get the Sun out here, so this is really good energy coming through for y'all. Bloom, Sun, Spring, Ram. We have power, provide, love, and then joy. So I feel like some of you maybe moving into a new relationship or a new chapter of your relationship. For others, I feel like you're manifesting love. For others, I feel like you're starting a business or a project or something like that with all of this Aries energy out here. Being the first sign of the zodiac, it's all about starting something, right? It's the beginning. And so I feel like regardless of how this is going to resonate for you, we have summer over here, transform over here. I feel like this is going to be a big message. I see abundance here. I see new beginnings. I see love. I see joy. And with the sunshine and this beautiful bloom, maybe there's some of you that have just got into a newer relationship or started this project, and this Aries season is when things are really going to start rolling or really picking up. And for those of you who are starting projects or businesses, things like that, it's looking good in that aspect as well with this Provide card, with this Taurus energy. This is our finances and our creature comforts and all of that. So I'm going to pray real quick. Then we will dive into this message. Fool on the bottom of the double major. There we are with that Aries energy again, with this energy of new beginnings. So let's see what this is all about. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Cancer family for their highest good today. Anything they need to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Cancers, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Cancer align with their highest self, their highest timeline, their best life, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Cancer align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What is the message for Cancer? A lot of fire sign energy coming through for you because we do have this sun out here, which would be Leo. So what is the theme of Cancer's message today, please, Spirit? Yes, it looks like there's action being taken. There's seeds being planted. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is the double major here. For some of you, whatever this feels like, it feels almost like an accidental new beginning. And I know that probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you. You guys with the Fool again, with the World. So we have an ending of a major chapter, a cycle of your soul's journey as we step into this brand new chapter. And it feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, this is the energy of putting one foot in front of the other, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the tarot, but to me, I feel like I'd rather be in that position than any other position. The Knight of Pentacles steps are sure, they're solid, they're grounded, they're stable, they're moving towards something. And so it feels like my Cancers are building something, whether this is a project, a business, whether this is you at a new job or in a new town, or whether this is a new relationship. I'm seeing it's looking promising, is I guess what I could say. There is this message of patience, which does make sense, especially if we're thinking about that Aries season energy. We still have a couple of months before that kicks in. So let's see what we have at the heart of Cancer's situation. What's going on with Cancer? What do we have at the heart of Cancer's energy, Spirit? Moving away from the chaos. You guys, Cancer, I feel like you've let go of a lot. You have, and so with this transform card on the bottom, it's like y'all have really changed so much, and especially over this last year of me doing your readings and being able to kind of like see the change, the shift firsthand, letting go of a lot that no longer serves you, people, places, things. For some of you, you had to kind of distance yourself from family and family situations and dynamics. For others, there's been relationships, past people, karmic relationships. For others, jobs and career, right? And I know for a lot of the collective, it's been leaving the programming and conditioning behind as well when it comes to like your spirituality and things of that nature, where religion has really it's damaged a lot, right? And so for some of you, even leaving that tradition or that belief system and stuff like that behind in order to connect with your most authentic self, connect with your own gifts and abilities and your own connection to the divine source, whatever you want to call it, right? Everyone has their own name, but we're all speaking of the same, that same energy, that inner divinity. And so it really does feel like Cancer, with this energy coming through at the heart of your situation, it's really like leaving an old life behind. And I know it manifests and resonates differently for everyone, but you're taking this as an opportunity to move forward and build something. What else do we have here? I just want to get a little bit deeper. We have this Wands energy coming through. This is the Queen of Wands. But I was also seeing the King of Wands as I was shuffling for you, and it feels like some type of bold step or action. This energy of like, I'm gonna go for it, coming through. So maybe some of you were stuck in a situation for some time and you're really deciding to move in another direction here. What is the challenge for Cancer? The challenge is that you are between worlds right now, Cancer. I feel like a lot of you somebody here is trying to manifest love. I see that for sure. Let's see what else we have here. What's the challenge? What is this? We have 10 of Swords, y'all. 3 of Wands. It's like leaving the old behind. Yeah, with the World and the Magician and starting new. And so I feel like, so I see my Cancers in this getting your energy right to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest or move toward. Why did this cycle end, Spirit? What does this stem from? It's just time to move on. And so there is this element of having to make difficult decisions, of really having to emotionally disconnect from situations in order to make the decision that's best for us. And I know, especially for people who have a lot of water in their chart, which I do as well, it can be very difficult to kind of emotionally separate ourselves from situations to make decisions, right? This feels like Cancer is kind of aligning with their truth. What do we have incoming for Cancer? We have Justice, we have the Fool, so there we are. We have the 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior coming through. So I see that you're not giving up, Cancer. I see that you're persevering, and you are free falling back into this new energy, into the arms of the universe, really, it looks like here. Trusting that the divine has your back, and trusting your intuition and where your intuition is guiding you. And I feel like it's into something completely new. I really feel like, Cancer, you are between worlds, and the table is turning in, the wheel is turning in your favor. And it feels like you're kind of cutting cords in a sense right now. I don't mean you're just doing actual cord cuttings, but you're clearing your energy. You're freeing yourself from people, places, and things that were holding you back, or that were not in alignment with where you're at and where you're going here. So what else is incoming for Cancer? Seven of Wands. Ace of Wands, which is the 8 of Wands. To me, this feels like not letting any external energies affect you right now, affect the decisions that you're making, affect the actions that you are taking. This is like not letting anything outside of yourself stop you from reclaiming your power, stop you from taking action in this new direction. Because it feels like for some of my Cancers, it feels like there's people around you that may not agree with what you're doing, or these may be the people or something that you're leaving behind, family, friends, distancing yourself from. And it's like, this is where you stand in your power. I've been saying with the 7 of Wands lately, this is about staying as close as we can to the eye of the storm. And if you can picture the divine, having you at the eye of the storm to pick you up and place you exactly where you need to be. Anything that's kind of like flying around or getting sucked away right now, it's best not to grab onto that. It's best not to reach for it. It's best not to try to cling to it at this time. I feel like this is the energy, and this is a lot of the signs have been getting this message that it's like the perfect storm to bring you into alignment with your victory. And I feel like there's a lot being cleared. You guys, yes, you're being freed. Devil energy, Ace of Swords. You're gaining this understanding of what really is going to make you happy. And I feel like my Cancers are having to move away from things, to move on, to move forward in order to kind of start fresh. So what's the advice for Cancer here? What's the time? 15. What's the advice for Cancer? So we have the 2 of Swords coming out kind of sideways in reverse. This is really about taking action, Cancer. This is about taking action. This is about releasing the past. This is about you moving up to the next level, to the next phase of your awakening journey, of your soul's journey here, and staying positive, focusing on the things that you have growing, the seeds that you have planted. Again, it feels like whatever seeds are planted are coming to fruition. There is this message of patience, but spring, summer out here with the sun. You guys, it looks really good. And we also have the 7 to the 9 of Pentacles in your advice. So this Seven of Pentacles could be anything that you have in the works, your ideas, your manifestations. The Nine of Pentacles is harvest time. And so with this coming through in your advice, it's like, don't let anything block your blessings here. This is about release and surrender to the divine plan and really staying focused right now, Cancer, on what it is you're creating. So whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, this new chapter, this new life, this is about staying focused, making the decisions that are best for you at this time. And I feel like some of my Cancers with the King, Queen of Swords energy out here, it's like taking that sword of truth and setting yourself free, or speaking your truth, or, you know, aligning with your truth and moving along that timeline. Maybe for some of you, not telling, because we have this High Priestess with the Seven of Swords, maybe not telling everybody your next move, maybe kind of just pulling off into your own lane and doing your own thing right now, not putting your business out there. And really, you guys, the message for y'all is to stay focused. 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Whatever it is you're building, you guys, I always say with the, you know, 8 of Pentacles, if there's a class you've been thinking about taking, or a certification you've been thinking about getting, or a book that you've been thinking about reading, or any research you've been wanting to do, or that's been kind of pulling you in or calling you, now would be the time to do it. Especially because you're coming through in this Hermit energy. This is kind of going off, like I said, into your own lane, into your own world, and doing you, adding value to yourself, getting your ducks in a row, that's how I'm hearing it, in order for these seeds to bloom, come to fruition, which I feel like is going to happen regardless. We literally have the bloom card out here. We have all of these seeds. As I say that, we literally have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is huge, Cancer. It feels like you're stepping into a new life here. I'm hearing a financial independence for some of you. For some of you, though, it is like new love that you're moving toward, and you're having to release something. Maybe it's just releasing this old relationship out of your energy. Maybe some of you are being guided to step out of a relationship that is not aligned with where you're at and where you'd like to go. And this is it. This is you moving on, moving forward. Let's go. Making that decision. Ace of Pentacles keeps wanting to be seen. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's Devil, Two of Cups. For a lot of you, it's a relationship you're being. I feel like you're not happy here, or this, like I said, is a clearing of an energy that really was hard to deal with. Let's grab some Oracle cards. What's the message for Cancer? Spirit. There's mindful groupthink. There's these people or these energies again. What's the message for Cancer? Magician's Sword. Dang, you guys, this is looking a lot like the readings we've been doing lately. Unmarked Trail, Revelation. And so confidence in your magic, staying focused on what it is you're manifesting, and staying away from caring what anybody else thinks or how anybody else feels about what it is you're creating or moving toward building. Let's see. Keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, and group think. And feel free to drop it down in the comment section what this card makes you feel, what you see, what you hear, what you think when you connect with this energy. You guys always get dope downloads. I love reading them, and I'm sure y'all downloads will help someone else in the fam. So the human mind can be so many things: a prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life that you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now, too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information that is bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you'll fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in your external world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of group think, for when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good, love, more love, gratitude, more things to be grateful for. We're going to read this 37 as well. Magician's Sword. Perfect confirmation for this energy, though. When the Magician's Sword appears, you're called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you're kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles, but do not look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the Magician's Sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting, and focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the Magician's Sword appears, it's time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It's an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate. Act. Let's grab one of these Moonology cards. And I also have this White Light Oracle that was just sent. And I'd like to grab one from here as well. We do have the Kali Oracle as well. So let's grab these messages. Work through your fears. Take time to breathe out and show the world the real you. Work through your fears. Take time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. Divine Mother, what's the message for Cancer here, please? You can trust that what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected, and the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. You can trust in what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. Life as you have known it will change radically, and this can be a welcome release. Kali's not quiet and subdued in the cremation grounds. She's wild and vital. Kali brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would otherwise be none. She brings an end to the stagnation that has been depleting your life force. And Spirit, what is the last message for my Cancers? Queen of the Nagas. Number 5. Let's read it. A sacred task exists for you to fulfill. It is to be found through connection to your heart. Be open only to those most authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continued spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. It's a fire card, too. I love these cards. The mysterious beings known as nagas are recognized in spiritual traditions across India, Nepal, and Tibet. As well as in other shamanic and cultural traditions, nagas are connected to water, and they're extremely sensitive to pollutions and poisons of all kinds. They become disturbed when waters are polluted. Since our bodies are composed of more water than anything else, when the waters of our planet are disturbed, so too are we. We can make gentle offerings to the waters of our planet and help heal them through our choices. As we do our part to honor and heal the waters, we help ourselves and the nagas, who in turn assist humans to further heal and evolve spiritually. Certain nagas, including the Naga Queen, are emanations of enlightened higher beings. The Eastern goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, is said to assume the form of a benevolent naga to help beings in need of her protection. Enlightened naga beings are very helpful to humans, protecting secret wisdoms and offering powerful teachings to those who are wise and committed enough to use them for the greater good. The Naga Queen helps such practitioners overcome the numerous poisons that abound in our world, find deep emotional healing, and make significant spiritual progress. The Queen of the Nagas brings two messages. The first is that as you maintain your integrity and take your emotional healing journey, you're placing yourself within a powerful field of spiritual protection. Continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. As you continue with such practices, a palpable field of positive energy accumulates around you, minimizing negative influences. On off days, this field buffers you from your own mind or factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or other people's ego-driven actions. If some negativity does enter your world, its severity is minimized, and you will recover from the disturbance more swiftly. You can honor this guidance through the spiritual protection exercise below. And I will link my spiritual protection magic video up here as well. If you haven't checked it out already, feel free to do that. There is a list of playlists below in the description of the reading as well. The playlist Know Thyself there's a couple meditations and stuff like that in that folder, in that playlist. The second message of this oracle is that something of great value is at work in your world. Spirit works with tremendous subtlety, even when it is accomplishing a masterful stroke of luminous inspiration and powerful grace. You may not yet be fully aware of the divine protection being granted or of a negativity that was averted, yet you are being held in grace nonetheless. If you're struggling with some matter, know that the spiritual protection has prevented the situation from escalating and shall ensure that the situation is corrected and resolved. The divine can assume whatever form will benefit the spiritual seeker to ensure their continued progress, facilitating the right things at the right time. There's no need to impose a limit on the limitless resourcefulness and creative generosity of the divine at play in your affairs. All you need to do is invite it in and trust. You may like to pour yourself a glass of water, bless it with love from your heart, with gratitude and peaceful thoughts, and then drink it as a sacred libation. You may never consider a glass of water to be ordinary again. You can then say this prayer aloud. May all waters be cleansed, protected, and blessed for the greatest good. I open up to the unconditionally generous compassion and wisdom that protects and guides all true paths. May the positive presence of light be awakened within me. May I be surrounded by divine protection and spiritual grace. May I effortlessly attract all that is needed for my highest good, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. You can then bow your head with your hands in prayer, sensing that your own heart has become radiant with spiritual grace and the white light that is shining through all dimensions for the benefit of all beings. You may also sense other beings of light around you radiating their love to lift the vibration in all dimensions, so the pathway to healing and enlightenment opens for all. When you're ready, ground yourself in the here and now to complete your healing process. You can safely do this practice on a daily basis. Om, Amen, Ashe. Cancer, I hope this message helped somebody out there. I hope it resonated. This one felt quick, felt like a pretty simple to the point message. It feels like you really are between worlds. You're moving into this new world and you're building something beautiful. So let's go, family. Stay in that lane. Keep doing that work. Keep your head up and reach for the stars. Cancer, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. We're going to picture it as white or gold light, filling up our body, filling up our aura. Then we're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any anxiety, any fear, any doubt, any anger, any resentment, any blockages, any lower frequencies, regardless of what they are. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that. So first things first, let's take a deep full breath out, clean and clear your lungs, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Go ahead and breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release, release, release. Cancer family, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much for being here, being in this space with me, with us. Thank you, all of you who took the time out of your day to watch, to show love, to smash the thumbs up, to drop comments, to share these videos. Y'all are the real MVPs. Happy Aquarius season. Y'all, this is a big one. This is the portal for real, for real. So let's go. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits. And I will catch you beautiful beings on the next reading. Have a blessed day.